What's up, everybody? 4K Cinema HD. In this video, I'm going to recap WarriorsFest that I attended on Saturday, the 35th anniversary party for the 1979 Walter Hill classic, The Warriors. Quick recap of the event. It was fantastic. It was phenomenal. It was just the whole setup of the event was great. They really what they did was they had two gigantic movie screens, and then towards the right hand side they had a bar, and they had all the HD TVs that were basically showing clips of the film. They had a DJ there. He was playing classic hip hop from the 1970s. I'm talking about Sugar Hill Gang, Kumo D, Dougie Fresh, all the originators of hip hop. All of them just collaborated, and they just basically, it was a 1970s theme. It felt like if you were living in the 70s again here in New York City. The montages they had of the videos, they show clips of the movie. They actually showed old school subways. They were all very graffitied up. That's how it used to be here in New York City. The trains were very scary looking back in the days, but it went and blended well with the music and what they were trying to present, which was celebrating the 35th anniversary for the Warriors. But I was able to capture some footage, but I couldn't capture that much. I basically didn't get a chance to really charge my camera phone, so I took some footage. I'm not going to necessarily include it in this video, maybe not, but if not, I'm just going to shoot it out there on my next video right after this one and just play it straight out with no introduction. You guys will get the idea. I was there, and I'll show you guys what I captured. I captured what I can. I mean, they didn't have a problem with me filming, so, which was great. But the fans of the film were there. They were dressed up as some of their favorite Warrior characters. You had guys dressed up as the Baseball Furies. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture that footage. They looked pretty cool. But it was a very good festive night for one of the greatest New York City films of all time. Cult classic indeed. Especially for those of us, like those of you who are from New York City, who grew up in New York City and understand how the culture was back then in the 1970s. Hey, this relates to you like it related to me. I grew up here. This is my hometown, and it reminded me. The music reminded me when I was going back to public school and junior high school and whatnot. But anyway, that's enough rambling about that. I wanted to show you guys. I got an autograph here. Actually, there was only two cast members of the film that were there. One of them was David Harris. He plays Coach Cheese in the film, and the other actor, he had a small part. He was Apache Ramos. He was one of the orphan gangs. They call him Orphan Number 2. He really didn't have a name in the film, but his name is Apache Ramos. They were both there signing autographs, greeting the fans. But I want to show you guys what I got. I took my Blu-ray, the Ultimate Director's Cut there, and I got it signed by David Harris. So there's the Blu-ray right there. It says to 4K Cinema, all the best on YouTube, Coaches, David Harris. So that was really nice. I mean, this is awesome. He autographed it. Very nice, down-to-earth individual. And also I got a picture of him, a still shot from the film, sitting on a subway car, sitting down in the subway train. And it says here, to 4K David Harris, Coach Cheese. So he got a chance to sign the photo and then sign the Blu-ray. As far as Apache Ramos, I didn't get his signature, but I did get to speak to him. Really down-to-earth guy. He still lives here in New York City. They both do. He lives up in the South Bronx still. He's a social worker now. He does some acting from what I heard. He was saying he's still doing some minor bit parts and whatnot, but overall it was a fantastic, phenomenal event, guys. I I don't know what else to say. I just was overwhelmed. Me and my wife had a fantastic time, and I'm gonna show you guys whatever footage that I caught from that night. I'm gonna show you straight out with no introduction, just shoot, and you guys tell me what you think, man. But I want to also thank some of my new subscribers. Welcome, guys. I appreciate you guys subscribing. You know, I want to say thank you very much. And also, forgot to show you real quick, he did actually autograph the disc itself. As you can see, David Harris. But yeah, man, so phenomenal event celebrating the culture of New York City in the 70s, the music, hip-hop, old school, rap, just everybody dancing, having a good time, drinking. And then, of course, a screening was took place of the film. And then afterwards, they had a Q&A. But I don't want to keep rambling, but it was a phenomenal event. But a quick synopsis for those who probably heard of the Warriors but never seen the film. You guys got to go check it out. Basically, the film tells the story of a gang from Coney Island that they get an invitation to go up to the Bronx to attend a meeting. They really don't know what the meeting's about, so when they actually get there, there's a man there that goes by the name of Cyrus, and in the film, basically what he's trying to do is unite every gang in the entire city as one. So instead of each gang fighting each other, he wants to make one gigantic gang that will basically outnumber every cop in New York City. So quick, like I said, quick synopsis. What ends up happening is one of the gangs that get invited to this meeting ends up shooting Cyrus. And then when he gets shot, apparently one of the warriors was standing behind the guy who pulled the trigger. And he ends up accusing the Warriors gang for the death of Cyrus. And then from there, the film just takes off into a whole nother level. And basically every gang in New York City is trying to track down this particular gang here, the Warriors. And their goal is just to basically make it back from the Bronx to Coney Island in one piece. But along the way, they have to go fight several gangs and make it back to their home turf. But it's a very colorful film for its time that it came out. It was kind of futuristic. The gangs in this film are very colorful. And particularly, like, my favorite gang was the Fury Gang. They were just fantastic to me. I love the clown makeup with the baseball bats. Also, you had the Turbo ACs in there, a skinhead gang. You actually had a lesbian gang, the Lizzies. So it was a very colorful film for its time, and to me, I found it to be very futuristic for the time that this film was released. But overall, this is a fantastic classic film, and yeah, it was just great. Yeah, I was also able to, after the screening of the film, was able to go on stage and ask Mr. Harris a question, and Coach Apache Ramos. Basically, I didn't get that footage. Like I said, my camera just died on me, but I was able to ask him a question. And my question was, with all the Hollywood remakes that have been coming out lately of very popular films, even cult films, what's your take on the remake of The Warriors? So basically, David Harris' response was, hell no. He doesn't want it to be redone. There's no reason for it to be done. And to me, it'll be kind of hard to redo a movie like this, considering that there's a lot of characters in this film that you can't really portray now in the year, 2014. For instance, to me, one of the supporting cast, in my opinion, which is you guys would probably be like, wow, I didn't think about that. It's not an actor. This movie really portrays the subway system to its fullest, how it used to look like in New York. It kind of glorified the subway system because they used the trains a lot in this film. And if you notice, the trains itself kind of look tough and rugged because that's how they used to look like in New York. All tagged up, graffiti. People were scared to ride the trains back in the days. And that to me really had a supporting role in the film, and because it really glorified what the film was about. Bunch of badass, you know, gangbangers, and it just blended in well with the film. For some reason, Walter Hill showcased that a lot. Even in the beginning of the opening credits, as most of you have seen the film, it starts off, you know, with them getting on the train, and as the credits roll, you see the subway map, you see the train rolling, going towards the Bronx. So it really, he really put emphasis into that also. So a lot of people, I don't know if people realize that, but it did. It really did play a supporting role in the film. And at the festival, they really glorify the trains. They really show clips of how the trains used to look like and whatnot. So, you know, that to me, to be remade, I don't agree with it. I don't want it to be remade. And I understand it was going to be remade by the late great director Tony Scott. I mean, he made great films as Top Gun and True Romance and a couple other films, to name a few. But from what I understand, it was going to take place in Los Angeles. It was going to have gun violence. There was no subway system in LA. I mean, they do have a subway system in LA, but it's nothing compared to New York City. So basically, David Harris kind of agreed with me that it would be trying to be a lot of hard to ask for to replicate the 1970s now. But anyway, I had a fantastic time, guys. So, like I said, thumbs up to WarriorsFest 35th anniversary party. It was phenomenal, fantastic. And I'm just going to show you the video footage that I have in the next video, and I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm not going to have an intro, nothing, just show you guys what went on. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And I want to thank my new subscribers, and stay tuned. I have plenty of other good videos coming up, hopefully. I have a lot of things in my head that I'm planning out. So thank you guys once again, and I appreciate you subscribing. And I'm glad that I'm able to entertain you guys. So until then, stay tuned. So I will be showing you video footage of WarriorsFest. Until then, 4K Cinema HD signing out. Peace, and can you dig it, suckers?